Welcome Altcoin Buzz Army, and today in Passive Income 101 we are going to be looking at gincoin.io, my favorite solution to hosting masternodes.
So what is Gin and what is gincoin.io? So gincoin.io, or the Gin ecosystem, is a place where masternodes can be hosted with a turnkey solution. So it's a very easy, simple process to go through, and we are going to be looking at the platform today, and then in future videos we'll show you how to host a masternode on the platform. So what is the coin? So it's the Masternode coin to bring passive income nodes to the masses. So Gincoin was created to act as a masternode facilitating coin. Mine it, trade it, store it, but most importantly, use it to pay for your masternode hosting and monitoring. So I've set up several nodes on Gin, and I have used Gincoin to host the rest of my masternodes, but you don't really need to buy it unless you don't have a Gin node. If you are looking at setting up a Gin node, then you can set up a Gin node at the current price for around $1,000. Now I appreciate not everyone has that, but if you do set up a Gin node, you'll be making more in return from your Gin node than you will be paying in hosting costs. So it's a really good way of keeping your masternodes all on this platform and paying for them without really having to pay for them. You pay for them with the passive income you make from your Gin node. So that is a really good way of doing it. And you can buy Gin on Cryptopia, CryptoBridge and CoinSwitch. I personally normally use Cryptopia.
However, it has recently just been hacked, so I wouldn't recommend trying to get onto Cryptopia at the minute, and trust has sort of been lost with that platform, so it may be a good idea to use the other two. However, it is worth noting with these small cap coins and with these sort of small exchanges, they are a lot more vulnerable to attack than a larger exchange. So that's a risk you want to take into consideration when you are buying these coins, and you sort of do want to probably get them off the exchange as quick as possible once you've bought them.
So the emission schedule, so they, for their mining and for their masternodes, at the minute it's currently 10 Gin as a reward per miner reward, and then they are reducing it very similar to Bitcoin mining. The halving continues, and it will continue halving after 2021. So every year they're looking to halve it. So it is quite a dramatic reduction. However, you've got to look at it in the grand scheme of things. Is Gin going to be worth double at that point in time than it is now? And maybe it will, maybe it won't. We don't know, but it may be so. The halving may not be a massive issue. So now let's introduce you to the platform, and let's take a look at the platform and what it does. So currently 7,647 nodes are hosted on this platform. Now that's quite a lot. It's not massive, but it's a pretty large number of nodes with a US dollar value of $7.3 million. Now I wonder what that value will be after the next bull run. We can't we can't predict, but it may be a lot larger than that, and we don't know yet. Masternodes are made easy with Gin, so with a few clicks you can now set up, monitor and manage your masternodes. So basically it's a very, very easy solution to this problem, because masternodes in general are pretty hard to set up if you're going to use the Linux command line, and even hard to set up if you're going to use a dedicated server, whereas this system is so easy and it guides you through it. And if you have any problems, every time I've had a problem, I've gone on the chat and I've chatted to the team, and they have responded very, very quickly. So you can see that its value is $4.50 a month, but it depends on the node. Not all are the same. So we host your nodes all over the world without your coins ever leaving your wallet. So that is one part of the security there. So basically it tells you everything here, but if we go into here, the portfolio dashboard, we'll look at what it shows you. So if you go into your portfolio dashboard when you have a node, it will show you that your portfolio value here, and it shows you over time, just like many other sites and systems out there. If you've got a portfolio, and it'll show you what you've taken out, so your exit, It shows you your 24-hour revenue and your ROI, your weekly, your monthly, and your yearly. And then on top of that, if you look at a coin, it tells you the individual value for each coin. It tells you all your earnings, etc. And it's a really, really good, simple, clean, nice UI to tell you everything about your masternodes. Say bye to your spreadsheets, because all you need is this platform. And it's basically, yeah, one dashboard to rule them all, and it's very true because it gives you all the information you need, and it's very easy to deploy new nodes. If you have any problems with the nodes, you can just start messaging them. So if we look at the pricing, it's no point looking at the roadmap because they've basically done everything, and they've not released a new roadmap yet. So that's a bit of a problem. However, it's a good sign that they've managed to do everything on their roadmap so far, and you can probably see that they'll continue to hit their targets as we go on. So if we look at the pricing, this is just the idea of the pricing. So you can have a cloud node that's hosted by Jin, Blue, suitable for low value nodes hosted in a shared tenant environment. So it's a $4.50 a month, so it's pretty easy. So it's 4.5 Jin a month, which you will definitely get more than that if you have a Jin node. And you will definitely get more than 12.6 Jin a month if you have a node, because they come in blocks of 10, the rewards. So you definitely have more than that. So the dedicated node, a must-have for high-value nodes, isolated infrastructure dedicated to your node. So that is really the one you want if you are taking out a large node like Dash, like Pivx, etc. Whereas if you know, smart cash node, $100 and odd, you might want to use this $4.50 per month. So here's the difference. So they have shared tenant infrastructure, so there's a few people on this cloud service, daily payment in Jin, no commitment, masternode monitoring, email alerts, 24/7 technical support available in 20+ global locations. So it's basically the same here, apart from its dedicated infrastructure. So basically, you know, you want the dedicated node for your more expensive systems. They do also have their team on here, so that's one good thing about them. I wouldn't trust many companies who don't have a team listed on their site, especially for ICOs and especially for young projects like this one. And I have actually talked to a couple of them on LinkedIn myself, and I can assure you that from my interactions, they have been very helpful and very nice and positive about the crypto space. So that's a really good sign for this project, and hopefully, although they've only got 12 people, it's a very small team, that they can punch well above their weight in the Masternode space because they have such a good project. So Jin is a really good platform for masternodes. However, there are a couple of risks that I would like you to consider. So it's a small project, and whether it survives this winter of crypto is another question that you may want to consider, because it's so small, has a small team, and you know, whether it can actually punch above its weight is one question that you may want to consider when looking at this platform. On top of that, you may want to consider how secure it really is. If you have a dedicated node, then the possibility is that it's pretty secure, and when you host nodes with this platform, you keep all your coins in your own wallet, so you want to make sure that your wallet is secure. If your wallet's not secure, you're going to get hacked, in general anyway. So make sure your wallet is secure, because you actually keep your coins on your wallet here, just like you do in normal masternodes. You don't need to give them anything, which is great. On top of that, you may want to consider the risk of them walking out, which you may want to consider that possibility, and you may want to consider the risk of competitors coming around. I think there's a few competitors out there, but I personally love this one. So those are the few risks associated with the platform, and that's an overview of the platform as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it informative, if you like the content, please give it a like, please give it a subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell. That would be excellent. We'll keep this Passive Income 101 altcoin buzz army going. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Zach, over and out.